Okay, guys, how's it going? I want to make a quick video about DGLY. It is catching a lot of attention and rightfully so. This pattern reminds me a lot of what I tend to see. Obviously, it's not near this lower Keltner channel like this, opportunity right here that gave a lot of people, and it made a nice pump here. This was it was a nice solid 50% pump, and you can kind of see like price kind of retraced back a little, and it came back to this support region right here on this lower wick where it came back down to. But I really like this one, and if you look really carefully, if you kind of zoom in some more, you can really see none of these candles did touch the CMA5. The market's going to make it really clear when they do touch it. It has to touch it, it will touch it, and anything that don't touch the EMA5 and 7 daily candles is long. So you can clearly see none of these touched it. So we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 daily candles not touching it. It makes sense why we didn't touch it in 7 daily candles because of this gap here. Usually when you have a gap down through here, it takes longer to touch it. I'm going to look at the EMA 10s, and the EMA 10 actually did, I would count that as a touch. As you can see, look how close it is. Right on this candle here, we did touch the EMA 10. So the last touch of the EMA 10 was February 6th. It's February 23rd. So usually a month not touching the EMA 10 is considered long. So if we do jump up from this area here, I mean, to the 10, you have 47%, to the 5, 14%. But obviously with all the attention, the hype, and a lot of people promoting this, it's probably going to touch the 5 very soon. That's why I try to look into plays of getting in early, because once these go up, they get really risky when they start pumping. Like, imagine getting this way up in here at this 10 cent, 9 cent region, upper 10s, lows 10s. And, a lot of people really started discovering this. When they started discovering it, that's when a lot of the pumpers have dropped it onto their followers here. I try to teach people, like, let's get in before the whole crowd gets in, and usually that's going to be near this lower Keltner channel. That's going to be this EMA 5 time distance, and more TD the better. Lower K value, I look for this low K value here. We're at a decent part. It's not like my best setup that I see. There is an undervalued setup that I see that has not ran yet. I posted in the Discord. Make sure come in here. You can see my plays, real time. Everything's changing, so I can't really update real time in YouTube, but it's not going to cost you a lot if you do join. But there's another play I see. It's like literally, it's at the dead opportunity of like A plus setup that I can never find in the market. It's going to make a massive move, and this is the kind of the setups I look for. Are we near this lower Keltner channel to make these big moves? You're getting near here, and you look at the pumps you get. And then you don't want to get in when it's like too close to the CMA5. You see how there's like not enough wiggle room here? And you're like, okay, well, if I get in here at here, you're like risking you can get 4%, but then you're risking all of this. So what I think this is a really good setup. It can get my easy 10%. If not, look at the EMA 10. It has a 47%. It could easily test that, short squeeze everyone into that. But you got to understand is once you get into these ranges, though, this range in here, be very wary. So here's your EMA 10 right here. That's the range of all resistance. If the EMA 5 resists, it could go down. If it gets past the 5, then it goes to the 10. So you want to at least make sure like you are under this EMA 5, and that's why I say all the time, accumulate only one time at the end of the day. And if it doesn't present a setup, it don't present a setup. A lot of the times they will. So that way that this EMA 5 goes down each day. So if you have I'd like to have 4 accumulations max. I have a certain amount of money I want to put into lower cap stocks. Some people have different risk tolerance. So I strongly encourage, how much do you want to put into this? And that's the way it goes. I think this had a lot of bad news, and they got it all out of the way, and this thing could go up pretty big. It's got nice volume, 64 million, 50 million. I mean, this thing's gonna hit the EMA 5 easily next week. So you can see we've been in a downtrend for some time. It can hit the 50. It will go down rapidly if it does, as that's a big resistance. And you can see, like, when this system picks it up, you see when you give this thing lots of time distance, this was really low volume, so I don't even know if I would even looked into this one till this candle here. You see how if you zoom over candles, I don't play anything that's less than a million volume. And then if you see on this candle here, this is where everything was picking up. This thing had 4 million volume, whereas these were 75,000. But also, guess what? We had time. ATR4. We were at this lower Keltner channel. We had time distance. We just hit the EMA 5 on this candle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Doesn't have to be perfect, 7 or 8. But like I said, there was no volume here. This would have picked up on our screener because I have over 1 million volume. And bam. This is the kind of the moves that we kind of predict. And I wanted to keep showing this because you could do this on any penny stock and on any market cap, 120% in a blink of a day, in one day, next day. And this right here is going to touch it. It's got the volume. Usually when you have bigger the volume, the more you come to the reversion of the mean. So I can honestly, I can see a 10 being hit with this kind of hype coming in. You already see after hours, it's already coming up into the 9-cent region. It's already, usually when you have a pump before the bell ends, like at 8 o'clock, then you better be up at pre-market because this is going to have a big run at like 4 in the morning. I highly recommend do Webull because if I was in this play, I saw it pumping at the end of the bell, you better believe it. I'm giving up at 4 a.m. and I can see this thing hitting like 12 cents. I'm not going to lie. I see it happen all the time. When you have a penny stock running, get up at 4 in the morning, 4 or 5, start setting up your targets, and you could sell much earlier than the crowd that, because the next wave of sellers is going to come at 7 in the morning. And then the next sellers is going to come right in the bell, which is 9:30 in the morning, Eastern Standard. I'm looking at. So better, to sell this early morning. Watch the 4 in the morning. I guarantee you, watch it 4 in the morning. It's going to have a big, massive spike and probably dump down before 7 in the morning comes. But if you guys want to join the Discord, I would definitely appreciate it. I think you guys are going to learn a lot. I think you guys are going to really know how I look for bottom reversals. There's always going to be a setup. There's been lots of setups, of course, now that this big market had a sold off, and this is the opportunity to get into this. I have 2 different types of strategies for swing trading: uptrend and downtrends, and then I have my day trading strategy. If you guys want to join, click the link down below in YouTube comments below, and in the description it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts. It'll take you to this free chat landing page that looks like this. If you have a name that's in gold like this guy, you have all the memberships. You have my day trades and swing trades. Please read how to subscribe. It's very simple. All you have to do is click day trade alerts right here. It will be highlighted. And once you click that, it'll redirect you. Hey, would you like all of my memberships? Go Day and Swing Trading Plus. Please try them all. I think you guys are going to learn a lot from my day trading. It might seem complicated at first, but it is one of my most highest profitable systems. And my swing trading is really good to say, hey, at the end of the day or in the middle of the day, I look for these kind of setups, and we can make money on whatever strategy we're doing. There's a strategy for everyone. And for this promotional video, I'm going to let you guys in on a secret. You're going to get in for $12 a month, lifetime warranty, or lifetime. You can cancel anytime if this doesn't suit you, but I promise you, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to be a part of a community and how we catch these moves before the rest of the crowd, because that's the part of playing penny stocks, right? You don't want to catch these when they're pumping 50, even 10%, because then then you get dumped on. You want to always get in these early. I don't really like trading these. Honestly, would I trade DGLY in an uptrend? Probably never. I don't ever see this thing getting above the EMA 50 and then the EMA 50 being at the very bottom. That's another discussion. This is more of trading an oversold type of pattern, get in early and have it pump, right? And then let all the other people chase it. And that's what my strategy is designed for. So hit day trade alerts if you want to subscribe. Do it on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. It'll be $12 a month for this promotional video. If you subscribe, you're going to have access to everything. Live streams, education, swing trading education, anything you guys need, I will be there for you guys. And if you're not from the US, you might charge a currency exchange rate. It might be $15 or $16, but it's not going to be that much more, all right? So I want to give you guys a lifetime deal. I think you guys are going to love it. This is DGLY. Expect EMA 5 at the very least, probably Monday, and then we'll see on EMA 10. That's your latest target. Now, if it goes anything higher than that and goes to the 20, that would be insane. I'm not saying it can't, but it could, so we'll see. But just make sure you take out the gains. 10% is really good in my opinion. Anything above 10%, take it out and trail and stop it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out and happy trading.